It was 2:30 in the morning and I couldn't sleep. My mind was overthinking about everything. Just when I wanted to get some sleep, my phone vibrated. It was a message from my friend. He asked me if I was awake. I replied, "No, go to sleep." But then he sent me another message. "I'm sorry to bother you, but I need your help. Can you come to my house right now?" I felt worried. My friend wasn't the type to send messages like this. So I got out of bed and went to his house. On the way there, I kept thinking about what had happened. Had he been in an accident? Was someone at his house? A million thoughts ran through my head. When I finally arrived, I saw that his front door was wide open. As I walked in, I could see my friend lying on the floor in a pool of blood. His eyes were closed and he wasn't breathing. I immediately called 911, but they weren't able to save him. My friend was dead. The police showed up and started asking me questions. They told me that they had found signs of a struggle, which meant that whoever had killed my friend had fought with him, but they didn't know who it was. The police suspected that it was a robbery gone wrong. Maybe my friend had gone out and had run into the wrong people. But I knew that wasn't true. He hadn't gone out that night. I was the one who had talked to him on the phone. So why was he at home? And why was his front door wide open? In the following days, the police didn't make any progress in the investigation and the case went cold. No one had seen anything. No one knew who had killed my friend. I missed him every day. He had been more than just a friend. He had been like a brother to me. I wanted justice for him. So I decided to take matters into my own hands. I went to his house to see if I could find something that might be useful. Maybe there were some clues that the police had missed. But when I arrived, I saw that his house was being demolished. The workers told me that they had gotten the order from his parents. They were going to tear down the house and rebuild it. I felt so angry. How could they do this without finding out who had killed their son? I tried to stop them, but it was no use. They wouldn't listen to me. I walked around the house to see if I could find anything, but I didn't find anything except for a small box in the rubble. I opened it and found a pair of sunglasses. They looked familiar, but I couldn't quite place it. I put them on and suddenly everything became clear. These were the sunglasses that my friend always wore. But that wasn't all. There was a small lens on the side that was loose. I picked it up and realized that it was a contact lens. I went to the bathroom and took out my contacts. I looked at them under the microscope and saw that they were exactly the same. But why would my friend have two pairs of the same sunglasses? And why would he have hidden the contact lenses in one of them? I took a deep breath and tried to calm myself down. I had to think logically. Why would he have hidden something in the sunglasses? What did they have to hide? Then I remembered a conversation that I had had with my friend months ago. He had told me that he had started seeing someone, but that she wasn't the right one. He was certain that he would break up with her soon. Then he had joked and said that he needed an alibi for the murder. I had laughed it off, but now I wasn't so sure. Could it be that my friend wasn't a victim, but a perpetrator? Had he killed someone? But if he had, why? And who was the woman he had seen? I went back to the house and searched everywhere, but I couldn't find anything. Then I noticed something strange. One of the walls looked as if it had been moved. I pushed it and it turned out that it was a false wall. Behind it, I found a secret passageway that led to a basement. I went down the stairs and saw a room. On the table, there was a photo frame. I picked it up and saw that it was empty. It had once held a picture, but it had been removed. Then I noticed a small hole in the corner. It looked like a bullet hole. Suddenly, I heard footsteps. Someone was coming. I had to hide. I crawled on the floor and hid behind the washing machine. Then I saw a man enter the basement. I recognized his face. It was the guy from the photo frame. He looked around, then left again. I waited until I heard his car start up and then I went back to the basement. I found a screwdriver and started digging in the corner where I had seen the bullet hole. I didn't find anything. Had the police found the evidence and removed it? Or was there something else going on? To be continued.